Vivo X200 Pro. The camera that beats the real cameras. Bago ma-trigger, hear me out. There are very few camera phones that make you want to take more pictures. Guys, ito na naman yung smartphone na talagang gaganahan kang ilabas yung inyong smartphone sa inyong pocket. To go outside, take some photos. Go to concerts, take some photos and videos. Go to very far places like sa jungle, take pictures of wildlife. Go adventures, travel. This is Vivo's latest flagship device. And Vivo wants to replace your real camera. With its full stack camera sensors and dedicated imaging chip, this will totally change the game. Introducing the camera specs. The main camera is a Sony LYT-818 sensor. This is the very first Sony LYT-818 sensor like ever. 22nm process, 50 megapixel, naka ZEISS T-Star coating na, has the Vivo camera bionic spectrum technology, and get this, optical precision calibration, CIPA 4.5 SLR level image stabilization na po yan. Vivo is also dubbing this the top-rated telephoto camera in the world, industry's best. They are calling it the 200MP ZEISS APO Telephoto camera. Sandal mo sana ang... Ay, Apo hiking pala. Now this telephoto camera can do so many things. Can do street photography, portrait photography, concert photography, macro photography, and hyper zoom portraits. At syempre, meron na po siyang ultra-wide angle lens na 50 megapixel. All are ZEISS camera lenses. Now, humanda kayo dito dahil na-check ko na yung camera niya. Sa sobrang clear, sa sobrang linaw ng kanyang camera, it allows you to see more than what your eye can do. The telephoto camera can go macro. See textures that you will never see with your naked eye. Mama pa, meron palang ganyan? Meron na po siyang chipset na Dimensity 9400, 2.6 million points ito to benchmark. Pero kasi hindi niya kakayanin yung camera. Kaya gumawa pa siya ng dedicated imaging chip just for the cameras. All I can say is, parang gusto ko lang magpicture dito. This is the Vivo X200 Pro. Let's unbox. But sabihin sa inyo watching Unbox Diaries. Ooh. Now, ibabalik ko na sa box. Ito po yung tsura ng box, no? Nagulat ako na maliit lang yung box. Very minimal, yet very elegante. You got the Vivo circle right there. X200 Pro, co-engineered with ZEISS. This is 16 gigs of RAM, 512 gigs of internal storage na. Inside, you are greeted with the phone itself, well packaged with paper. Saves the environment. Thank you, Vivo. Underneath, we're getting the SIM ejector pin, the peepers, the jelly case. I just hope na meron talagang magandang casing for the Vivo X200 Pro para mas maraming options. And surprisingly, yes, isang flagship device na merong charger sa loob. This is a 90 watts fast charger and the cable na kasama. Type-C na rin. And that is pretty much it. The Vivo X200 Pro is dubbed daw as the ultimate flagship telephoto imaging MVP of the year. Sheesh! Wala yung sabi ni Vivo Pero let's check it out if it's really the MVP. O ito ako di ba alam, si Vivo X100 yung kanyang predecessor ay sobrang mabenta sa China. The sales were incredibly high. Almost 3-4 times the sales of the X90. But yes, here's the phone. This is the Vivo X200 Pro. Syempre looks like a flagship phone. Feels like a flagship phone. Got the glass back sa likod. With the Vivo logo, yun lang. Simple. Malinis. Curve yung likod. Very smooth matte finish. Metal body with the antenna bands all over. But of course, the thing that stands out here is yung kanyang camera module. Napakalaki. Napakaangas. Actually, when you tilt it like this, mukha talaga siyang camera na. It kinda looks like a very, very expensive camera with a big circular sensor at the middle. Tapos sa gilid, meron siya yung parang texture na parang nakikita mo dun sa mga very expensive camera lenses, which is called the ridges. Now, hindi siya isang sensor lang. It's actually made out of 3 sensors. Isang main sensor, isang ultra-wide angle sensor, and the very awesome 200MP ZEISS APO Telephoto camera. Oh, by the way, nakalimutan ko na pala sabihin sa kanyang selfie camera. It's a 32MP ultra-wide angle camera sensor. Kayang half-body selfies. Now let me just quickly mention the specs Yung processor, Dimensity 9400, 2.6 million points Antutu benchmark. Oh my god, that is the highest I've ever seen on a phone. Ay bro, yung ibang Vivo X200 Pro ay umabot ng 3 million points Antutu benchmark. Sobrang taas. 6,000 mAh battery po to. 90 watts fast charging. May 30 watts wireless charging. Yung kanyang display, quad curve LTPO AMOLED, variable refresh rate po yan, 120Hz HDR10+, Dolby Vision, 4,500 nits display. IP69 water and dust resistant. Matindi kung matindi ang specs. Essentially, much faster than the Samsung S24 Ultra, the iPhone 16 Pro Max, the Huawei Pura 70 Ultra, could be the fastest phone right now. The first things first, papakita ko sa inyo ang mga pictures na nakuha namin sa kanya. Immediately, the thing that stood out is yung image quality talaga. Especially if it's using the ZEISS color profile. Very natural po yung datingan. Something na hinahanap talaga ng mga photographers. Very realistic po yung itsura. Close to the real thing. It's kind of tough to notice the difference now between this one and the real DSLR. If you access the 3.7x zoom, doon na po siya kagana. This is the 85mm. Ay, kung di ba alam yun yung parang ginagamit ng mga camera people na term, millimeter. Yun yung kasi sa mga lens, guys. It looks like it has two very professional, optically stabilized zoom modes, which is 3.7x and 10x. With these two modes, tingnan mo naman yan. Grabe ka stable. We just want, kahit 100 lang guys At 100x! Oh, guys, this can do 100x. And sobrang stable ng 100x. May built-in gimbal. Now, we tried out every zoom mode. Let me just compare yung walang background blur, yung 1x, at yung 3.7x. Ito na po yun, sinaya. Yung kanina nakuha ng mama mo. Yung pangalawa, kuha ng photographer na binayaran mo. Para ka nag-debut, nag-prenup. Now, sa tindi ng kanyang stabilization, ang sabi ni Vivo, ito daw yung gagamitin mo kapag ka fast-moving objects. Kunwari, yung subject mo, nagra-ride ng kabayo, gusto mo siyang picturean ng habang tumatakbo na mabilis yung kabayo? Yes guys, it's able to take the moment during fast movement. Sports cars, wildlife. Naku guys, ang daming pwedeng possible na pwedeng gawin dito. Pero ang pinaka-favorite ko talaga dito is yung kanyang stage mode. This is what they're calling the concert mode. Kapag may ganito kang phone, mas magiging memorable ang mga concert moments mo. With the ability to go even further, 10x, 20x. 20x pala is 460mm. Para ka naka-VIP sa general admission. Now, the only competitor nito is si Samsung with the S24 Ultra, S23 Ultra. Kasi nga, guys, matindi ang zooming ni Samsung. But it looks like si Vivo is dethroning Samsung as the king of zoom. With a very sharp and reliable camera. Even in low light, it captures pretty much all the details that is happening during the concert. Wala masyadong glare sa mga lights. Alam niyo naman sa concert, maraming lights yan. It captures the artists very clearly without the light ever getting in the way. And yes, meron ding stage mode na video. Just in case gusto mo mag-video. Syempre, you wanna capture not only photo but video. Diba guys, kapag ka trip na trip yung kanta, napapasabay kayo sa lundag. Diba? It's got amazing electronic image stabilization. Pero kailangan mo pumunta sa more dito sa camera app at pinutin yung stage mode ha. Tapos pati mag-switch ng photo to video. Dito naman sa lower right portion. We tested this out, no? So nag-mini concert kami dito sa studio. Tapos napakalayo namin. Ayan, ito po yung itsura ni Naya kumakanta. And this is the quality that you're gonna get with the concert or stage mode. Ito naman yung mga kuha namin sa real concert. This is legit using the Vivo X200 Pro. Sobrang clear, sobrang usable, sobrang pang-Instagrammable. Now Vince, nasaan na ang night mode? Di ko makita ang night mode. Tinanggal na ba nila? They actually made it much better. 10 times. Pumunta sa more, may night mode dito. And this button does one thing. It takes you to landscape mode. Ba't ganun? Kasi nga si landscape mode, guys, yan na po yung bagong night mode. It's a combination of the night mode, the super moon, the astrophotography, and the long exposure mode. Di kasi before, meron tayong night mode na merong ultra wide angle, may long exposure din. Binago lang nila yung pangalan. Ayun. So it's pretty much the same thing. Just landscape mode na right now. Kasi hindi lang siya pang gabi. Pwede na siya pang araw. Basta landscape. May panorama rin siya dito. Also, meron siyang ZEISS perspective correction. Tabingi yung kamay nyo, nag-shoot ka ng landscape, kahit tabingi ng konti, ile-level niya yung camera. I've watched a lot of comparison videos. It always beats the competition by a mile sa low light or sa night mode. And the same can be said with the Vivo X200 Pro. The low light images you will get here are just excellent. Very sharp, very detailed photos in the evening or indoor shots na sobrang useful. That is the landscape mode. Ito pa yung comparison ng iPhone 16 Pro Max, night mode, and the Vivo X200 Pro. Ang layo ng difference. Very soft lang po sa iPhone, pero si Vivo, look at that sharpness. Look at that detail. Now, syempre, Vivo wants you to take a lot of portrait shots. Ito ba close-up shots ng mga tao, mga bagay? Gives you a lot more intimacy, more connection. Photos of flowers, toys. Ito rin naman yung pinaka-recommend ko for product photography. Simply makes your products look much more appealing. Grabe kasi yung details, guys, na makuha dito. Parang tatama rin ka na kumuha ng DSLR to take the photos. Just pull this out, take the photo, and upload mo na para may sales ka na. Now, yung portrait pala niya is merong arrow dito sa ilalim. Pinull up ko, it says Humanistic Street Snap Camera Mode. And, tinan mo to. It looks like the Pro mode. Kompleto, you can change the focal length, the aperture, the shutter speed, even the white balance. Tapos guys, andito yung ZEISS Natural, may texture, may black and white. Nako, it allows you to do a lot for street photography with very minimal steps. No, kung gusto mong much more customization sa watermark mo, pwede. Mas simple, mas detailed, pwede. And you also get many bokeh flares, biotar, B-speed, sonar, cine flare, cinematic. And check this out, pati yung shutter button, pwede mo siya i-customize. Pwede mo palitan yung pangalan, pwedeng Vivo, pwedeng Vince, ayan. Pwede mo palitan yung font. Wow. Immense amount of customization. And guys, meron pa siyang portrait video mode dito, which means sa video, pwede ka magkaroon ng background blur just like the portrait mode. Wala lang siya yung mga ZEISS na filter sa video. But you can shoot up to 4K 30 FPS sa portrait video na may background blur. By the way, meron siyang pro mode. Pero po siyang default resolution sa JPEG. Grabe guys, ang dami dito. And you even get the ZEISS filter sa pro mode. Grabe guys. Ever since the Vivo X50, gimbal-like stabilization ang mga Vivo X series. But this time around, may ultra stabilization na po tayo. Up to 2.8K 60 frames per second. Pero without stabilization, pwede ka mag-shoot ng up to 8K 30 FPS. May bago dito. 4K 30 FPS, 60 FPS, at meron pang 120 FPS. Pero hindi po to slow-mo ha. 120 FPS na talaga siya yung kanyang frame rate sa 4K. Wow. You can enable Dolby Vision sa video. Looks like they want you to create movies with this phone. Well, it's all possible dahil meron po siyang very flat profile naman. Speaking of flat profile, meron siyang log mode dito. Log mode. And guys, meron siyang teleprompter mode. Tapos pag nag-record ako, tutorial. The icons at the bottom are settings and edit copy. Tap and hold the button. Galing! Which means, mas madali lang mag-vlog ngayon. Yung script mo, lagi mo na doon. Now Vince, kamusta naman yung kanyang selfie camera? Well, 32 MPs, ultra-wide angle lens, ito na po. Now just like any Vivo phone, napakaganda na kanyang beautification. The filters will just make you look like a celebrity. Malit yung mukha, makinis, maputi. Pero kaya mo yan, pwede mo nang tanggalin yung kanyang beautification. Pero may konting beautification pa rin. Just take note. Now the ultra-wide angle lens can do so much for you and your friends. No, kung roofie kayo, yan, kasya-kasya kayo. Lahat kayo may beautification. Yo, yung kanyang selfie video up to 4K 60 frames per second. Ito po yung itsura niya. There's a little bit of beautification going on here and ang smooth. Ganda. Well, syempre kapag selfie video, you want to be sobrang kinis, sobrang fresh ang itsura mo para okay ka tingnan sa video. Mas okay ako dito tingnan compared sa iPhone 16 Pro Max. Masyadong marami akong blemishes doon sa 16 Pro Max. And you even get Dolby Vision sa selfie video. Now, if you're going to use this for social media, for YouTube, and movie watching, guys, it just blows away the competition. This thing is a quad-angle LTPO AMOLED display. Sobrang sagad, tingnan na kanyang display. The content looks like it's floating na. Also, meron siyang LTPO, so variable refresh rate, plus 6,000 mAh pa yung kanyang battery. The Dolby Vision also works in Netflix. That's nice. Netflix and YouTube. Now, performance-wise, guys, opening recent apps is just so zippy. Currently, as of this recording, this is the fastest phone on planet Earth. Gano'ng kabilis? Tines ko sa Mobile Legends. Siyempre, wala nang lag to. Wala nang frame drops whatsoever. Ang bilis niya po and super optimized pa. Ultra graphics, ultra refresh rate, agad-agad. Thank you so much, Vivo. Call of Duty also getting some love. High resolution, 120 FPS. Pero for 120 FPS, bababa siya sa medium graphics. Sana in the future, umabot ng max graphics even at max frame rates. Yes, it's got ultra frame rates. And the gameplay is very smooth. Pang PC yung galawan. Pang PC ang resolution. Speaking of PC resolution, I played Genshin Impact and I was so impressed by how much this is looking so smooth with this very heavy game. Ito na po yung benchmark ng halos lahat ng mga cellphone. Kung sa iba, medyo nahihirapan siya, dito guys, minamani na lang niya. Latest Fun Touch OS na po siya. O built-in na yung Gemini. Gemini is like ChatGPT na built-in sa inyong cellphone. You can ask it anything. Wiki, recent events, celebrity birthdays, instructions and ingredients ng favorite food nyo. And it's got the Gemini circle to search function. Circle mo lang yung photo and it will search the product on the internet. And that is the Vivo X200 Pro. Are you going to buy one? Are you going to replace your camera with this phone? Pero ito mo na. The price of this thing, 16,512, is only, which is 20,000 pesos less than the Samsung S24 Ultra and the iPhone 16 Pro Max. Now, as of this recording, ito na po yung pinamabilis na phone. Probably the best camera on the market to buy right now. But the question is, are you really gonna buy one? Medyo pricey, medyo baka mag-check ka muna dyan before you purchase one. But as for me, baka ako yung bibili. Ako yung nabudol ng sarili kong review. Kasi ang ganda. Oh my God, the moment I saw the camera, the smooth zooming, talagang matindi. Feels very magical. Kinda feels like I want to pull this out from my pocket and start taking photos. Bira lang yung mga cellphone na nakagawa ng ganon. Even the iPhone 16 Pro Max does not let me do that. Pang information lang, iPhone 16. Siguro konting selfie, mga ganon. But this one truly makes you feel in love with taking photos. But if you wanna see other flagship phones on my channel reviewed, then let me know in the comments below. And subscribe ka na, hit the bell icon so that you don't miss any of my great content. That's been, you're watching Unbox Diaries. Ooh.